Hello! So, in this one we're going to quickly go over how to use the Boolean modifier. Some of you may have seen it before, some of you may have not. But we're going to start with the basics. Select all with A, X to delete. I'm going to bring in another cube. I know I just deleted it, but it's habit. So I'm going to go into tab, go into edit mode. I'm going to scale it up, and then I'm going to scale it again. But I only want to scale it forward and backwards, so Y-axis. So I'm going to press, while having it moving, Y. Scale it in like so. There we go. So now I have this. So it's just moved closer on the forward and backwards axis. And that's all we're going to do with that one. Then I'm going to go into mesh, and I'm going to bring in a cylinder. Now it's not quite the shape that I want, because that would just be square. So I'm going to rotate this one. I'm going to go onto the side view with 3 on my numpad and rotate it just 90 degrees, like so. Now I can move this wherever I want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this large box, go into modifiers, add modifier, Boolean. Then I'm going to, with different selected, I'm going to select cylinder. Now if I made the cylinder invisible, you will see that what we have done is use that to cut it out. The advantage to this is I can actually move it up here. Or down here. And it will just act like a cutout. I can also scale it down. You'll notice that it's only gone partially through here, not all the way through. So I could go into tab, scale it on the Y-axis just to make it larger, and then it will fit. But I have a lot of control over this, and it's non-destructive, meaning that it doesn't actually break anything. And if I moved it over here, it still works. So no matter what I want to do with this now, it will always work. I can go here, move another one over here, and move another one down here. Go like that. Obviously that's horrible, but yeah. So I only actually selected one half of the face here, but there, you get the idea. It acts as a cutout, and obviously the neater you make it, the better. So if I wanted to go add a cylinder, again I'm going to turn it on its side. But what I want this time, Boolean, I'm going to select it again. And I make it invisible. But let's say I wanted to combine these objects. Do a union. But why would I want that, you might think? Well, if I had a bevel modifier in, you can see that I could actually use that and properly connect these objects. So now it has a smooth sort of access to it, but it's a bit bumpy. So if I go into object and shade smooth, that doesn't make it any better. Go into normals and auto smooth it. Still doesn't really help much. The reason for this is if I bring back our original object and I shade this one smooth with auto smoothing, then it will usually, I need to switch the bevel method onto angle. I set it 30 degrees. Now I've got a nice connection. Very smooth connection all the way around. You could even subdivide this and it should still work. Yeah, beautiful. So, obviously it doesn't work if you put it above the bevel because it's pulling it a bit down. But that is how you use the Boolean modifier very quickly, easily, and smoothly. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening.